What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Clutch Cinema Talk, and today we will be reviewing Quentin Tarantino's 9th film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And before we get into that, remember, everybody, go drop a like, go drop a comment, subscribe, watch some past videos. I've been doing some reviews, doing some news, got some more stuff coming. But I appreciate everyone who has been watching my videos, who's been subscribed. I really appreciate the support. So, let's get into the review. Alright, so the 9th film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Tarantino, featuring Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, and Margot Robbie. And a lot of people are referring to this movie as a love letter to Hollywood in the 1960s, also known as the Golden Age of Hollywood. And this movie takes place in 1969, so kind of toward the end of the Golden Age. And it features Leo DiCaprio, who's the actor of a Western TV show, with his stunt double Brad Pitt, and they're just going through the transition of Hollywood and the changes of it. And there's been a lot of hype around this film, mostly because it's been a Tarantino film. And does it live up to the hype? Well, some people are going to say, oh, hell yeah, everything in this movie was absolutely amazing. Tarantino is a mastermind. And then some people may say, you know, I got totally confused like an hour and a half into it. Well, I say that it was an epic story told on this big screen. But I don't think it was the best Tarantino movie, although I put it up toward the top. And it's funny because the thing about Tarantino movies is that even the worst ones of his are still better than most of the movies that come out today or that we've seen in the past few years. So, now you know what I think about that. Alright, so, DiCaprio, Pitt, outstanding. Outstanding. I loved every minute of them on the screen. Just these two actors at the top of their game, kind of going into the last couple of years of their career, but still just insane. They're the best craftsmen doing their craft, you know. I think Brad Pitt, his character may have been one of the most badass characters I've seen in a while. I mean, he was just kicking, dude. Margot Robbie was also very good in this movie, but most of her performance was visual, and what I mean by that was more of her expressions, just seeing her from a distance and stuff like that. And she didn't really have that many lines to work with, but she played the infamous Sharon Tate, who is known in Hollywood, and she was murdered by the followers of the Manson family. And this movie revolves around the Manson family and the murders. This movie's flooded with pop culture references, and it's such a beautiful film to look at, with the neon Hollywood signs and the clothing and the cars, and it just revolved around the era of the 1960s in Los Angeles. But back to the pop culture references. There's like a lot of actors and movies that you see that came in this movie, and one of my favorite scenes in the movie was the part with Bruce Lee, which is also seen in the trailer. That scene was hilarious, so good, so good. Now cons, I put the movie was getting slow at parts, and like you start wondering what's gonna happen or if it's going anywhere. And I would like look at the time and sometimes like that, and it just feels like a little bit slow, a little bit drawn out at times. It was mainly the middle part of the movie. Like once you're an hour and a half in, coming up on the 2 hours, it was getting a little slow there. But the first and third parts were really good. And there's one bad-ass, insane, awesome scene, which was signature Tarantino, and I believe it's going to be remembered for a long while. That scene was sick. People were like, oh! Nah, I'm not even sick, but that scene was beast. Now, the thing about Tarantino movies is they aren't for everyone, as all movies go, but he has a certain way of telling his stories, and usually his thing is storytelling, gradual storytelling, whether they revolve around revenge, whether they revolve around plans going wrong, or close-ups of feet, of his infamous foot fetish. And we get that in this movie. I mean, there's a whole scene with Brad Pitt and his girl in the car, and she got her feet up on the dashboard. She should have put her feet on the dashboard and up against the glass. I'm like, yo, get your feet off the glass, yo, damn, you gotta clean that shit after. Like, but the point is, this movie may not be for everyone, and it may feel slow throughout the movies due to gradual storytelling. But in my opinion, I believe DiCaprio and Pitt's performances were the highlights of this film. So, do I recommend it for people? I recommend it for people who are Tarantino fans. You know, like Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill. Like, if you aren't a fan, go watch Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill first. See how you like it. See how you like the way the story's being told. And then if you like it, go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and check out all the other ones. But yeah, it may not be for everyone. If you're looking for a movie, just go watch them on the weekend. Like casually, go see Spider-Man, go see Toy Story, skip Lion King, go see Spider-Man, Toy Story. You can skip Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for now. I'm giving it an 8.8 out of 10. I really enjoyed the movie. I'm a fan of Tarantino. And listen, you don't even have to be a fan of Tarantino. You could go watch it. You may be a fan of it. Listen, I don't know, but that's just what I think. So, all right. That's my review for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Thank you. If you've seen it or you're gonna go see it, let me know what you think. Comments, like always. Come on, Casey_Clutch on IG if you want to hit me up personally. Next week we got Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Alright, I'm gonna go see how that one's gonna go. Catching up on my Fast and Furious movies right now. If any new news this week, trailers dropped this week, I might touch up on it. But for now, it's been your boy, KC Clutch, Chicago Macho. Thanks for the support, everybody. I'll see y'all in the next video.